Hello and welcome to Rickster's Realm. I'm Ricky, and today's video is going to be all about why you're better than everyone else. I will have the timing figured out in the description box. Choose whichever group you are most drawn to. I'm going to get started with group number 1. If you chose the first part, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. Group number 1, why are you better than everyone else? Let's see what we get here. Why are you better than everyone else? Group number 1. Why are you better than everyone else? Yes, here we go. Okay, group number 1. What makes you better than everyone else? You're not a fake person. Very clear message coming through here. Group number 1, you're authentic. You go about things in a way that resonates with you. I don't feel that you're easily swayed or influenced by other people. You go about things in a way that resonates with you. You live your life with integrity, and that people trust you. People know that they know where they stand with you. They know that you go about things with integrity. Something like that is what I'm getting. Yeah, I just feel that there's just nothing fake about you. You are who you are. You don't pretend to be someone that you're not. And I have a feeling too that what makes you better than everyone else, it's a feeling that whatever's truly important to you, you're not going to budge on that. Again, you won't be easily influenced or swayed by someone else's opinion or anything like that. You very much go about things in a way that feels right for you, even if you have to stand alone within that, is what I'm getting. Let's see what else we get. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 1. Oh my gosh, these cards are going everywhere. Okay, let's try this again here. Okay, what makes you better than everyone else? What makes you better than everyone else? Let's see here. Okay. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 1. It has something to do with how you manage your time. Like to what you're putting your energy into or something like that. I feel that you're able to create a good balance as far as like making sure that you're good, right? That you have everything kind of figured out for yourself in a personal way, but also that I just feel like what makes you better than everyone else, you're able to balance all aspects of your life. You manage your time well. It's a feeling that, if you like to have alone time, then you'll figure that out, that you have that, but then you'll still make time for other people. Something like that is what I'm getting. What makes you better than everyone else? You're the furthest thing from a selfish person, is what I'm getting. There's something, I feel that a lot of people would want something serious with you because people know that you take your responsibility seriously and that they can have something very stable and grounded with you. I also feel too that there's something about how you're wired, that the energy, it feels very balanced as far as the masculine and feminine aspects of how you're wired. That there's an excellent balance within that. And I just feel like there's something about your energy. It's very pleasant to be around. I feel that you're a very mature person and you know yourself extremely well. Let's see what else we get here. You're marriage material. I feel like people, I don't know, they want you forever. They want to keep you around for a really long time. Something like that is what I'm getting. Oh, another message coming through here for what makes you better than everyone else. I don't feel that you're the type of person to go about things in a quick, hasty way. I feel like you really think things through, especially when it comes to very important decisions, things to where there's serious consequences linked and connected to it, that you're very careful. I feel like you would look at all aspects of something before making a very difficult, significant decision or something like that. Again, you're not the type to just go about things on a whim. Let's see what else we get here. What makes you better than everyone else? Okay. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 1. Yeah, there we go. Okay, group number 1. What makes you better than everyone else is how you're able to see the good in other people, to see the good within situations. And I also feel too that yeah, this is very much linked and connected to anybody or anything, right? So let's say you have to interact with someone that you straight up do not like. You would still have a pleasant or just even neutral type of energy towards them. I don't feel like there's anything, rude or harsh about your energy. It's a feeling, yeah, how do I explain this? What makes you better than everyone else? It's a feeling that, yeah, if you're dealing with any type of unwanted situation or outcome within something, it's a feeling like you'll take whatever positive things you can out of a situation and not dwell on the negative aspects of something. And again, a strong message coming through here that if you don't agree with someone, if you're not on the same page as someone, if you don't want the same thing as someone, that there's nothing off-putting about your energy or your approach to that person or the situation. Again, things are just done to a higher standard. Even, I just feel like, again, like I said, that you see the good in people and within situations. Something like that is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 1. Yes, these definitely go together. Okay, group number 1. Again, very similar message here to where you're not a fake person. You do not pretend to be someone that you're not. I feel that, and maybe for some of you, you may even at certain points in time get into an energy of being vulnerable within that. Right? If you're not feeling confident about something, you'll say, like, I don't feel good about this. I don't feel confident. Again, I just don't feel like you're the type of person to show up in a way that's not authentic. Again, you don't pretend to be someone that you're not. You show up exactly as you are. And there's something about that people absolutely love because they feel that they can trust you. Like, there's nothing sketchy and manipulative going on here. It's a feeling that you show up exactly as you are. You encourage other people to do that. And people are extremely attracted to you, is what I'm getting. So those are the messages coming through for group number 1. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble on. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to go on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. What makes you better than everyone else? Let's see what we get. Okay, group number 2. What makes you better than everyone else? Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to pull another card from here and then I'll ramble on about the messages. Okay, let's see here. Okay, what makes you better than everyone else? Group number 2. Okay. What makes you better than everyone else? You give people hope that there's still good people left in the world. Okay? There's something about how you're wired, how you interact with other people. It's a feeling that you make everyone feel included. You would listen to everyone. Like, you'd make sure that everyone feels heard and seen, that no one's overlooked, that no one feels forgotten about. And that I feel like there's something about your energy, like you build people up and that you help people see the good within them. Like, to where if someone's feeling like they're not good enough or they're lacking something, I feel that you can help them see things from a completely different angle and perspective. What else am I getting here? What makes you better than everyone else? You're very humble. That's another message coming through as well. This is interesting though, because for some of you, I feel like there's something really special about your energy. This is kind of a weird message. This is a feeling that there's something, really special and unique and something that very much stands out about you, like in a very positive, attractive way. But and it's coming through in a way that I feel that you could kind of walk around like you're better than everyone else, but you don't do that. There's something very humble about your energy, even though it does come through in a way that you are better than everyone else. But you don't walk around like you're better than everyone else, and that makes you even more attractive. Something like that is what I'm getting. What makes you better than everyone else? There's something very healing about you and your energy. People feel better just being linked and connected to you. They feel better about themselves, their life, just their situation, anything like that. You're the light in the darkness, is what I'm getting. Yeah, you give people hope. Something like that is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what else we get here. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 2. Okay, what makes you better than everyone else? Group number 2. Okay, what makes you better than everyone else? Group number 2 is how... I feel like your heart's in the right place. I feel like you're the type of person you wouldn't want to say or do something that negatively affects another person. I feel for the majority of you, you definitely have empathy about you. You're very loving and compassionate. And it's a feeling like you want everyone to be happy within a situation. What else am I getting here? What makes you better than everyone else? You can see right through illusions. You see things for what they really are. You see people for who they really are. But I feel that this is very much coming through in a way of you being able to see the good within someone or a situation, to where that person may not be able to see that for themselves, or the other people within a situation, like they're not viewing it from that angle, but that you can. It's a feeling that if someone came up to you and told you every horrible thing they've ever done, that you'd still see what's good about them. Something like that, and where I feel that you try to highlight that back to the person. Let's see what else we get. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 2. What makes you better than everyone else? I'm going to pull another card from here. What makes you better than everyone else? Okay. What makes you better than everyone else is that you don't have unrealistic expectations. You don't expect everybody to be wired the way that you are. I feel like you meet people where they are, and that... What else am I getting here? You follow your intuition. I feel like you guide other people to do the same thing, or you encourage people to do the same thing. What else am I getting here? There is something... Where was it? This card here. There's something about these 2 cards here that it's how you build people up. It's something about, again, where someone could go on and on about everything that they think is wrong with them, or that they've done wrong within their life, but it's like you can help people see things from a different angle, or that there's just something very stable and grounded about your energy. What am I getting here? What makes you better than everyone else? Yeah, you don't tear people down. That's what it is. Okay. If things were to play out in your world to where you're not happy with the outcome of something, like if things are not going well in your world, you're not the type of person to shift that energy onto another person. How do I explain this? This is coming through in a way of, sometimes you can be linked and connected to people to where you could be doing really good within your life. Everything's going wonderful, but you can be linked and connected to people that are maybe struggling, and that that they may try to shift that energy onto you, right? And try to tear you down, right? Because they feel that you sit higher than them. I don't feel you're wired like that. So it's a feeling that, again, if roles were reversed, right? And if that scenario was to play out to where you feel like your whole world's falling apart, you don't try to ruin things for other people. Yeah, that's a very strong message coming through. Yeah, you don't try to ruin things for other people is what I'm getting. Let's see what else. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get. What else am I getting here? What makes you better than everyone else? Okay, I don't know exactly what this other message is, but I'll just kind of ramble for a moment. It's something about how you're able to control your emotions, but I feel that this has a lot to do with anger. So I don't know why that's coming through the way that it is, but it's something to where, I don't know, like you know how to control your emotions or something like that. But I don't know why that's linked and connected to anger, but it is. Okay, let's see what else we get here. Pull one more card. Group number 2, why are you better than everyone else? Yes, you are the type of person to put time, energy, and effort into whatever it is that you're doing to be able to see improvement. And I definitely feel that that message is coming through even that much more strongly, linked and connected to something to where you know it isn't going to be easy. That's what I get with this card. This is a feeling of there being a definite difficulty or challenge within something to where there's a possibility that it's going to work out to your liking and things are going to be good, but there's absolutely no guarantee. And so this is a feeling that, again, for anyone falling under the energy of this card, you would still have to go through that whole process to find out if it's going to work out to your liking or not. But I feel that there's something about how you're wired, you would do that. I don't feel like you're not the type of person, you're not looking for overnight success within something. It's a feeling that you will put the time and energy into whatever it is that you're doing and be very consistent with that. And then, yeah, I'd like to see the positive improvements from that. But there's just something about it to where I don't like, how do I explain it? There is something really great about the energy of that card, because it's one thing if someone's like, oh, hey, there's a difficulty here, but it's just, we only have to do one thing and it's going to be easy and it's dealt with. No, this is a feeling that there's some type of difficulty or challenge, and I don't think that it can be dealt with in a quick, easy way. But that you wouldn't shy away from that energy, and that you would be the type of person to kind of throw yourself into that and to be very consistent within dealing with that challenge and getting yourself out of it, is what I'm getting. So those are the messages coming through for what makes you better than everyone else, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading, and I'm going to go on to group number 3. Okay, group number 3, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. What makes you better than everyone else? Let's see what we get here. Group number 3, what makes you better than everyone else? I'm going to pull a card from here as well, and then I'll get rambling on about the messages. Group number 3. Let's see here. What makes you better than everyone else? Okay. This is good. What makes you better than everyone else? Group number 3. You're not trying to sell us something that we don't want or need. I feel that there's something about your energy. Okay, I can word it that way. I feel that you are the type of person that you will go after what it is that you want, but that you don't try to lure people in to going about things in a way that resonates with you and to go about it in a sketchy, manipulative way to get what it is that you want. Like, I feel like that's a message. You don't use other people to get what it is that you want. Like, it's a feeling like you'll put the time, energy, and hard work into whatever it is that you need to do to get what you want. And yeah, it's a feeling like you don't use other people, right, to get to where you want to be within any situation or life in general. You're not wired like that. Another message I'm getting here for what makes you better than everyone else. You know yourself really well. There's something here where I feel that you trust yourself above and beyond anyone else. And even if everybody is on a little kick about this and that and whatever, if it doesn't resonate with you, you won't entertain it. You're not going to invite that into your world. And it's very inspiring is what I'm getting. Let's see what else we get. What makes you better than everyone else? There's something... Okay, I know this is a super vague message. It's so vague, I shouldn't even say it, but I'm going to. It's a feeling that you have something that the rest of us want. Like, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know exactly what that is, but there's something, and this seems obvious. So I don't know. I don't know if you're better looking than the rest of us. I don't know if you just have everything you've ever wanted, like within your world, if you live a very just wonderful lifestyle or something like that, but there's something, you have something that a lot of other people want. Let's see what else we get. What makes you better than everyone else? Yeah, you are better looking than the rest of us. That's what I'm getting with this card coming through. You're better looking than the rest of us. And for some of you, this is coming through in a very natural way as well, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. If you're the type of person, you wear 5 inches of makeup, you use 18 filters, and you look gorgeous, that's awesome. The message can still apply. But this is coming through in a way that this feels more natural, okay? So even to take it back to what I just said, right? Let's say, yeah, you have 5 inches of makeup on. It is what it is. It's a feeling like you could take all the makeup off. People are still going to find you just as attractive. There's something naturally attractive about you is what I'm getting with that card there. What makes you better than everyone else? Yeah, people like looking at you. That's what I'm getting. I feel like people could just stare at you. Let's see what else we get here. What makes you better than everyone else? You're the type of person, you look within for answers and guidance. Again, that does make sense taking it back to this card, right? Where I said that I feel you're the type to trust yourself above and beyond anyone else. You're not going to be easily influenced to go about things in a way that resonates to another person. I feel that, yeah, I feel like you're the type of person, you'll take time to contemplate things, to, again, look within for answers and guidance, and to really go about things in a way that feels right for you, is what I'm getting. Let's see what else we get here. Okay. What makes you better than everyone else? Okay. This next message, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, but it's good based on, the type of reading this is today. But so for what makes you better than everyone else? Yeah, this is sad. This is sad. Okay. What makes you better than everyone else? And I don't know, maybe this isn't everyone's story, but I think it's someone's story because it's coming through pretty clearly. For some of you, what makes you better than everyone else? It's that for some of you, you've lived a very, very difficult life, or that you've had something very traumatic happen in your world, and that it changed you, it transformed you. But there's something about some type of traumatic experience, or just your whole life's been, maybe just a difficult nightmare to live through. There's something about that energy and how you've been able to handle that and how that's transformed you. There's something about that makes you better than other people, into how I feel you're able to relate to other people. There's something here about, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel, that you could relate to a lot of different people. And again, it's not a competition for who's had the worst life, but there's just times where where maybe, yeah, if you're interacting with someone that for the most part seems like they've had a perfect life and everything's been handed to them on a silver platter, and they basically voice that, right? Like, oh, my life's easy, like everything's wonderful, I get whatever I want, and not really have to work for it, they never had anything bad happen. And then in comparison to your energy and your experiences, it's just, it is like that type of message where it's, what am I trying to say here? Okay, I feel that what makes you better than everyone else, I feel that for some of you, whatever you've had to go through within your world has turned you into this type of person to where other people that are struggling, you would be able to help them, or that they would feel comfortable around you because they know that you're going to be able to understand their reality. Right? So if you're, and again, it's not to say where we can only connect with people that have similar, lives or experiences, but it's just coming through in a way that I feel you would be able to connect to a lot more people than people that have not had to live your type of life or hadn't gone through the experiences that you've had. And again, this is coming through in quite a significant way as far as trauma. And I just feel like something happened in your world that just changes the way you view things. You view people and your life, the world, everything from a completely different angle and perspective than the majority of people. But again, there's something about that I feel other people feel safe around you. Because this isn't going to be something to where, they've gone through something very difficult, challenging, and traumatic, to where then they're being met with some energy to where this person's had a perfect life and they've never had a bad day. They've never had anything horrible happen. Every day's better than the last, and that they wouldn't be able to maybe really understand, right, on the same level that you would be able to. Something like that is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull one more card. Let's see here. I don't want to end with that message. Let's see what else we get here. What makes you better than everyone else? Again, I just feel like there's just something greater about you. There's something about your energy that I don't know how to explain this. It sounds so horrible the way it's coming through, because I feel for some of you, you've just had a horrible life. You've had a horrible life, but there's something about it that you've been able to help other people because of it. And that you're not the type to shy away from something that's difficult or challenging to deal with. You're very inspiring to other people. There's something about your energy and how you're wired. That's what it is. You inspire other people. Other people who are just ready to give up and feeling like, I can't handle this anymore, I can't do this anymore. When they're aware of your energy, your story, whatever you've had to go through and how you've been able to overcome it. That's what I'm getting. This isn't a feeling of that. I just, what am I trying to say here? I feel that you've been able to overcome something. I feel like there's something that you had to go through and experience that maybe would have ruined a lot of people, but you didn't let it ruin you. Like, you took time to understand something on a deeper level, to get to the root issue of it, to view things from a different perspective, and to be able to heal something that I feel really turned your world upside down. And that, yeah, what makes you better than other people, it's how you can show up for other people now based on what you've had to go through. Something like that is what I'm getting. So keep kind of saying the same thing, but those are the messages coming through for group number 3. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble on. I really appreciate it. And that's it. I'm going to go away now.